just finishing up their work week, making their way into Rogers Center here in Toronto. Tonight, the start of a 3-game interleague series between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Toronto Blue Jays. It's Blue Jays baseball, and it's on its way next. Nate Pearson gets the starting assignment in this one for the Jays. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy comes into this start, Matt, having lost 2 of his last 3 starts, so you know he wants to get off on the right foot in this one. One of the keys, getting outs early and establishing his off-speed pitch repertoire early on in this one. We'll see if he can do that in this one here today.
First pitch on its way. Gene Segura is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
Yeah, Matty, to expect to go through the course of a long season and just dominate every game, every team is just a foolish thought process. You're going to have these little hiccups throughout the course of the season. I think they keep you honest and keep you real and keep you honest.
Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. He'll get it into second, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Well, looks like they were determined to be aggressive early, and it almost results in a home run in the first at-bat of the game, but he'll settle for a double and hope the number 2 man can pick him up.
That brings up Alec Bohm, and he'll quickly send a line drive to center field, and that's in there, base hit.
Hey, you always want to be the team that jumps out to that early lead and sets the tone. And after back-to-back singles right here in the first inning, that's exactly what this offense is looking to do.
Here's Bryce Harper now. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. The average coming in at 266, 9 homers and 21 driven in. Count now a ball and a strike. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. The second for 1. On to first, and they turn the double play. Time now for a glance at the Phillies batting order in this one. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, Matt, I appreciate the way Bryce Harper plays the game. He was the catalyst for this ball club last month. He had an on-base percentage of over 400. And when you're doing that, you're really helping your team.
Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
And he fouls this one off. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3. Segura on third with 2 out. Bat explodes as this is popped up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1 left for Philadelphia. Now the Blue Jays will get their chance. No score. Vince Velasquez gets the starting assignment for the Phillies. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, one of the things this guy does really well, neutralize the left-handed hitters. On the season, lefties are hitting under 250 against this guy, so whatever he's doing against lefties, it certainly works.
So stepping in is Joe Panik. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they've been fairly punchless of late, losing last time out and, in fact, dropping 6 of their last 7.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium, focused on one thing. Not who was going to be the hero, just the fact that they needed a W, and that one of their teammates, whether it's them or someone else, has to come up with a big knock.
His lifetime line against Velasquez. He's a 300 hitter, 3 for 10. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
Batting second.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Slider gets the outside. That's a strike.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch you could get super greedy right down the middle.
So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate is Larry Bullard.
Hey, behind the dish, D-Roll, Larry Bullard. Pretty standard guy, works it. The only problem, I think, at times, hitters have a little bit difficult time. He'll give a little bit on that inside corner and outside corner. Not very consistent.
Yeah, but Larry's approachable. That's the one thing. If you turn around and say, is that as far as you're going on the outer half, he's usually going to tell you. We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. He settles under it and makes the catch in the deepest confine of the ballpark.
Batting third.
With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, Matty, this club really wants to see something positive out of Joe Panik. Look, he's coming off a month where he hit under 200. That's under the Mendoza line, which is like almost unheard of. I guess some guys do it, but man, this guy's really struggling. He's lucky he's still in the lineup.
Here's Randall Grichuk. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He'll enter play with an average of .311, 10 home runs, 18 driven in. The 1-0 home.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
Runners on first with 1 down. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
From the belt, the pitch. Fouled away. Here's a pop-up now. Bohm waits on it. 2 down.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
To the plate now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. You see the average starting play at .318, 10 home runs and 19 driven in. The 1-0.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
find its way out of play. Still going to have a good hitter's count. 2-1 now. From the belt, kicks and deals. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. Blue Jays held in check. Still no score. Second inning set to go. And next to hit is the catcher, JT Realmuto.
The catcher, JT Realmuto.
Now here's the first offering. And it's fouled away.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
And he'll miss the target there with a curveball, and it's 2-1 now.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
A bouncer to the left side. On to first, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting sixth.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Toronto Blue Jays today. And, guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
Didi Gregorius is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. The average sitting right at 270 on the year. 5 homers, 13 RBIs. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. No score here as we play inning number 2. Chopped weakly to the left. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Now the pitch. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
So the next hitter to dig in will be Andrew McCutchen. Going back is the right fielder. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Phillies down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Last half of the second set to go, and that'll bring up Rowdy Tellez.
The first baseman, number 44.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Now here's a swing by Tellez as he gets a lot of this one out to deep right field. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 10 for him on the year. As the Jays get the game's first tally, it's 1-0.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
In now, Marcus Semien.
The second baseman.
As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. 276 the average coming in for him. 7 homers and an even 20 RBIs. And he misses again. 2-0. 3-0 now.
He's really going to need to keep the walks down in this start. He's in danger of walking the second guy in 2 innings here.
And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks at bunches, and that's already 2 walks here in the early going. We'll see if this continues to be an issue for him as this start continues.
The batter will be Alejandro Kirk. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Kirk, the native of Mexico. This is his second year as a major leaguer. The 0-1 on its way. Oh, and a half swing there on a pitch out of the zone. Indeed, it's strike 2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
That's not an at-bat he's going to look back on and be happy about. Obviously, the strikeout result isn't good, but to go down on 3 pitches and none of which were even in the strike zone, as you see there, that's not a good look.
First offering on its way. Simeon, base runner at first with 1 out. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. He's set. Now the pitch. A ball and 2 strikes now.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And it's a full count, 3-2 to the Blue Jays DH.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count, you send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Now the payoff pitch home. Fly ball out toward left center field. Long run for the center fielder. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Batting 9th, the center fielder.
Stepping in next, Josh Palacios. Comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Nope. Man, 35 pitches with only 2 outs in the second inning. Ideally, you'd like to have 30 or less after 2 innings, so he's got some catching up to do.
Hit hard up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Here's Joe Panic. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. This is on the ground over to first. Hoskins has it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. We've played 2. It's now 1-0 Toronto. So now to the plate, Brad Miller, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
Brad Miller.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
1-1 the count now. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Brad Miller is retired to kick off the inning. Now the first pitch. Adam Hazley comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. 2-0 to the Phillies center fielder. Outside, 3-0 now.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
The 3-1.
Well located fastball right there. If he can continue to do that, he'll pitch deep into this one.
Now the 3-2 pitch. There's a swing and a high blast headed for the corner and right. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there.
Huge swing of the bat right there, just hooking foul. Would have tied the game. I know there's still a lot of game left, but that was potentially a huge momentum swing there. Gonna have to find a way to refocus and continue this at bat.
So he sets him down swinging. Adam Hazley is out number 2 here in the third inning. And that'll bring up Gene Segura. 2 outs already on the K this inning, so he'll be looking to do better. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man.
Boy, this guy's got it going on right now. He's executing everything. He should feel pretty good. He's retired 7 in a row.
On the ground, softly towards second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score.
Welcome back as the Blue Jays look to get their bats going in the third inning. And you can say they've been trying to do that pretty much all year. One major factor in their struggles has been the strikeout. Entering the day, they have more strikeouts than any other team in the league, leading a member of the coaching staff to tell me, without a doubt, it's something we have to rectify. Strikeouts happen, but sometimes it feels like we're losing focus and just flailing up there, and that can't happen. That's something for us to keep an eye on with this club, Matt.
Thank you, Heidi.
For the Jays.
Bottom of the third now, and striding into the plate next will be Teoscar Hernandez. Fouled off. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Guess who tipped their hand? They were sitting all over a piece of cheese. He flew open on the front side.
And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Next, it'll be Rendell Grichuk. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside. That's exactly what he did in his last at-bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Grichuk, a native Texan. He was selected in the first round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
The count now at 2-2. A full count, 3-2 to Randall Grichuk.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
And the slider gets him swinging, 2 gone. So the next to bat will be Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
The 1-0 home is a changeup that's looked at for a ball. 2 out, nobody on. 2 tight with that one. 3-0.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
Comes with a slider, 3-0, but gets it over for strike 1.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turn to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. Lined hard to center field. That gets down, and the inning continues.
3-1 fastball, middle cut, and he didn't miss it. That's the fight throughout the course of the game. Get yourself into count leverage and capitalize.
Rowdy Tellez the next to bat. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. 0-1, here it comes. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Fastball is outside and it's full now. 3-2.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Center fielder on the run. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Toronto, but they're on top 1-0. All set for the start of the 4th, and that'll bring up Alec Bohm.
The third baseman, Alec Bohm.
First pitch of the AB now. And he'll take this one as well. It's now 2-0 to the Philly third baseman.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Now the 2-1. Slow little grounder left side. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And both guys throwing the country hardball so far. Top speeds of 95 and 97. 1 out, bases empty, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. From the stretch. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Harper behind with an 0-2 count now.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2. '50th pitch of the game on its way. Swing and a liner. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Ground ball right into the shift. Simeon's there. And there's out number 2. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. The 0-2 delivery.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Started to go around, but it's a called 3rd strike anyway, and that will retire the side. Phillies down in order. They still trail 1-0. Back now here at Rogers Center, and here's Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And that'll bring in the second baseman, Marcus Semien. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. Fastball just missed above the zone.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher. Just go ahead and challenge him.
2 balls and a strike now. The 2-1. Will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging.
ケンタさん、久しぶりですな。
Misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
いやー、感染者がえらいことになってますね。
Great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
メジャーもあれですね、なんか話し合いがまだまとまってないですね、あれ。
Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
ああ。
Dan, he took that right back at his face right there. Exactly what you're trying to do.
選手会とコミッショナーの話がこじれてますよね。なかなかなんか。
So now to the plate, Lourdes Gurriel. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hazley is there, and he has it for the first out.
おーっ
And
と。
he'll get into third here on the flyout, so he's 90 feet away here with one gone.
まだでもね、22の正式発表もまだないですからね。どうなるんでしょうね。
Digging in next, Josh Palacios, and he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. Now here's the first offering as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0.
もうでもそろそろね、発表されてもええ時期なんですけど。
Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
2-0 count, the pitch. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Slider can't find the zone here, and he's behind now 3-1.
まあでもこのブルージェイズが借金だらけでやばいですね。あんまりにも負けるからまた入れ替えしましたけど。ああ。いやー、取られた。あー、落としてる落としてる。あれセカンドアウトですか、あれ。
Next, it'll be Joe Panic, grounded out in his last at bat. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes.
まあでもあれですね、ドジャース入りした日本人すごいですね。いきなりなんか契約した言ってましたもんね。日本球界に入らずいきなりメジャーに行くっていう。でしょうね。それでもドジャースに入るってすごいですね。名門ドジャースに。
Palacios, the runner at first with 2 gone. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
よっぽどいいんでしょうね。対してでも登板もしてないみたいですけど、それでも契約するって相当ですよね。おーっしょ。あら。うわお。金沢でなんか非常勤講師やってるみたいですよね。ニュースになってましたけど。
We played 4 full. The Jays lead it 2-0.
なんかニュース出てましたよ。小学校でしたかね。野々市市は金沢ちゃうぞ。そうなんすか。石川県野々市市ですか。隣町でしたっけあれ。So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Thank you, Heidi. And now the first pitch. JT Realmuto is in for his second plate appearance.
野々市の敵が金沢や。あっちゃ。
right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point because everything he's done has worked.
And that's over 2-1.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Hey, throwing the ball great up into this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics.
うわー、やばい。あー、
And that ball
抜
gets
けても
down
た。
out near the wall and should be extra bases. And the Phillies are able to get things started with a leadoff double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with the
い
single
やー、
swing
やら
of the
か
bat.
してまいりま
This
したね。
might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of role they could get on. Got to take it one good at bat at a time.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. No one out with a runner at second. A ball and 2 strikes to Didi Gregorius. Breaking ball swung on and grounded to second. Taken in by Simeon. And there's one away. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch. Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike. Looking at his career totals, McCutchen carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. And it's quickly 0-2.
まあ、でも寒いですな。あー、打たれた。
Back up the middle, and that'll get through into center field for a base hit. In to score the runner from third.
Hey, good job of hitting right there, D. We're runner on third, less than 2 outs.
さすがに打ちましたな。
He did just that. Hits a grounder right up the middle that drives in a run.
Yeah, took it
あれ
right
は
back
取れ
to
ん
where
で
it
す
came
な。
from. All you're trying to do is avoid the corners. Hit something hard up the middle, whether it be on the ground or in the air. You're going to drive the run in.
Brad Miller stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1. Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
The batter, the center fielder.
Next to hit is Adam Hazley, struck out in his first at-bat. From the stretch. Yanked hard but foul to the right.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitches second time through the order, and we just saw 3 in a row.
この回抑えんと勝ち投手になれないんでね。よっしゃ。
Phillies get a couple of hits here and it leads to 1 on the scoreboard.
マッカッチンさんに打たれましたな。
Christopher Sanchez, the 6'5" left-hander, takes over on the mound now. Teoscar Hernandez digging in now. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
You know, a lot of guys don't like to swing at the first pitch. That might be the case with this one right here. Took a wheelhouse fastball, 0-0 center cut. Didn't even give the impression he was swinging.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic
完全なボール球。
It's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Randall Grichuk at the plate now. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work the big part of the field, you were on that fastball middle away. That slider looked like a heater for about 56 feet 6 inches.
The 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
Yeah, I can hear the crowd.
これは当たりましたな。腰んとこに当たりましたな。
Pretty sure this one just got away from him, and hey, that's part of the game.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
あー、どん詰まり。
And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
Now batting, number 44.
Now to bat, Rowdy Tellez.
これは危険球ではないですかね。思いっきし当たりましたな。スライダーチェンジカーブ。わーっと捨てもた。ああ、またボールだ。とにかく勝たんとね、全然もう勝てになってるからやばいですわ。泥沼の4連敗ですからね。借金が増えまくりで。まあやっぱ投手陣がよう打たれますからね。打線もまあ打つときは打つけど、打つときに限ってピッチャーが打たれるっていうね、そういうもんなんですよね。抑えてるときに打線が打たれへんっていう。なかなかうまいこといかんですな。まあ、とにかく先発がね、無駄な失点をなるべく抑えて、あとは長い回投げてもらわんと中継ぎがもう疲れまくってるからね。まあこの回は行ってほしいですな。よーっと。
Next up, Alec Bohm. He bounced out last time up. First pitch on its way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one. Mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch strike to.
A flip from short right gets him, and there are 2 away.
The right fielder, number 3, Bryce.
Next to dig in will be Bryce Harper. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
週に1回しか仕事せんのに疲れたとか、運動不足や先発。あっちゃ。まあ5人体制で回してるんですけどね。まあでもよう打たれるからね。打たれるから結局中継ぎ出すから、中継ぎがあんま休む間がないっていうね。フル稼働状態やから。先発がね、ある程度7回ぐらいまで行ってくれりゃいいんですけど、序盤で打たれるから、まあ、今回はまだね1点で我慢してますけど、
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the
垂れ
seats.
たくらい入れて帰んともう試合が壊れますからね。
Caught lunging there as this one's fouled away.
さすがに打線が追いつかんですよ、あれは。
2-1 here in the sixth. Another one sent
変え
foul.
ても打たれるときは打たれるんですけど。
And he struck him out.
それはどうでしょうか。もう投げる人次第です
But he'll
ね。
take it as the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. Our score remains 2-1.
まあ、抑えてくれりゃ別にいいんですけど。
So here is Marcus Semien. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home sixth. Here's the first pitch.
obviously the
ソ
game
ニーがまずいかもしれん。
He's already walked twice and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want
マイクロソフトに押されてますか。
Now a swing
Ah,
and a
mata bola
miss,
naman.
and I don't think he was expecting a pitch inside. It's 1-1. Really tied him up on that one.
Yikes, he kind of looked clueless on that swing right there, Matt. If I'm pitching, I'm going right back to that same pitch.
Ball
3-1. Alejandro Kirk is on deck. The 3-1. Finds the zone to fill the count 3-2.
転売ヤーに押されとる。
Swung on and lifted in the
な
air
ん
to
かボー
left
ル
center.
臭かった。
After it is McCutcheon, and he tracks it
買い
down.
占めればいい
Nice
の
play
か。
for the first out. And with that, we give you a look at what's
まあ、あんまり
happening
出
in the
回って
NL
ないで
East
すからね、
race.
Xbox ね。プレステ5に比べたら。海外は結構売れてるみたいですけど、日本じゃ数が少
Now
ないで
into
す
the
もんね。
box, Alejandro Kirk singled in his last at bat. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
火災が起きるような改造にして。あちゃ
On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
1 ball, 1 strike.
You know, pitching isn't always about throwing strikes.
ー。まあ、
Sometimes you just
転
need
売
to
ヤー
make
はでも
sure
基
your
本
opponent isn't too
買うだけ
comfortable
買う
up
て
there.
やる
That's
ことない
just
です
what
から
he
ね。
did right there. Busted an
それをまた
inside
高値で
good
売り
hard
つけるだけやか
1-2
ら、
count to the Blue Jays signal caller.
起動はせんからね。
A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
Lourdes Gurriel stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now the 1-0. High and deep
Wow.
down the left field line. And that will
Xbox
end
の
up a
評判を
foul
下げればいいから。まあでもゲームパスの勢いがすごいからね、今。もう EA と UBI とアクティビジョンまで行ってるから、
down
す
the
ごい
left
です
field
な。
line and deep. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And the slurve can't find this.
でも売れてないんやろ。
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the
どう
chase
なんで
right
す
there.
か
He's
ね。
been
加
fouling
入者は
everything off.
2000万
He's
人
still
いっ
got
て
the
るらしい
entire
ですけど
arsenal
ね。
open to him. So we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And what an effort on the running play to end the inning. Blue Jays go down in
まあ
order.
じわじわと
They
日
still lead
本
it
で
2-1.
もゲームパスええんちゃうかっていう話は広がってるみたいですけ
Now
ど、
to the plate, Rhys Hoskins. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will
初
get us
回
started
月
here
100
in
円
the
ってい
inning
う
as they look
激
to
安
wake
です
up
から
their
ね。
bats.
Yeah, not much to get
全
excited
世界
about,
で、
but just a single notch on the
う
scoreboard.
ん、全世界で2000万人ですよ。
The pitching on the other side.
FF14 が2500万人やから、それに近いぐらいの加入者がいますよ。
Tyler Chatwood is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
さあ、この回から2番手、少な。あちゃ
ー。First pitch on its way. Line to the right side. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And this will get all the way to the wall now. And he'll get in at second base as the tying runs aboard with a leadoff double.
プレステもまたね、プレステなんとかいうのがなんか出るらしいですけど、ほんまかどうか。変わっていきなり打たれるって嫌ですね、これ。いやー、入ってないか、あれ。
There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
Now the 2-1.
あれも入ってない。入ってるでしょ、今の。なかなか判定が。
Slowly down the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Payoff pitch one more time. He loses him on ball 4.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
So now to the plate, Didi Gregorius. A base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. He's set. Here it comes. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And he will somehow keep his eye on the baseball there as he has it for a big out number 1.
Now batting, left fielder, Andrew.
Striding in is Andrew McCutcheon, trying here to plate the tying run from second. First pitch on the way. Strike taken as the curveball drops into the
さ
bottom
っきでもアランさんとこに来てた兄さんもなんかゲームパス入ってるみたいですわ。
Behind 0-2 now. From the stretch. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
You hear that phrase, climb the ladder all the time, and that's pretty much what he did right there. When you change the hitter's eye level with each pitch in that at-bat, it becomes very hard for him to adjust and put the bat on the ball. He made that strikeout look real easy.
Into the
なんと
box. Brad
か
Miller
抑えてもらわんと。
But a foul ball here. 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Fouled away. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. He missed with it. It's 1-2. Got him.
よっしゃ。
Strikes for the second
耐え
time.
た。
Phillies leave a couple. They're down 2-1.
いや、ヒヤヒヤもんですな。
Sam Coonrod will come on in relief here and appear in game number 25 on the year so far.
たたたたた。
Now now to the plate. Here is Josh
とりあえずピッチャーはやっとかんと。めっちゃスタミナ減ってますね。疲れまくってますな。
He'll get caught chasing a bad one there. It's strike one. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
ピッチャーがサムさんですな。サムサムさん。あー、ボール臭かったか。
Now it'll be Joe Panic. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And now the first pitch.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count. And it's 2 balls and a strike to the Jays' leadoff batter. Swing and a miss there, and it's 2-2. Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. And he looks at a sinker for a pull at 3rd strike, and now there are 2 gone.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
At the plate now, Teoscar Hernandez.
あの人。
As the first pitch to him is in there for a called
こ
strike
れは
one.
変えとかん
He's
と。
hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
レフト。74、48。変えとこ。
George Springer
アウ
will
ト。
pinch hit here with 2 outs and the base is empty. And there's ball 1.
サムさんやります
2
な。
out, nobody on.
キャッチャーと変えよ
Fly ball out toward left
う。も
center
うポロ
field.
ポロポロ
Center
ポロエラー
fielder
しま
on
す
the
よ。
run. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends
適
the
正
inning.
の場所じゃ
1,
ない
2,
とほ
3
ん
go
ま
the
に
Blue
ね、エラー
Jays
しまくるん
as
でね
they're。unable to add to their 2-1 lead. George Springer takes over out in left field after entering the game in a pinch hit role last half inning.
Now playing left field, number 4.
Ready to begin the 8th, and Adam Hazley
外
digs
野
in
のあ
now.
れですね、型がどうなってんのか。
See how they approach this as an
センターが
especially if they get someone on base early in
60
the inning. Some teams, you know, they're
変え
gonna
ま
try
しょう
and
か。レフト
manufacture
と
that
セン
run,
ター変え
just
て。
trying to get that one run across. Others, they're gonna look for 1 or 2 big swings to
で、
make it
この
happen.
人はライトで。まあ、もともとセンターの人やからね。うん、これでいこう。
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. And this pitch is
後であれですね、買い出しついでに、なんか菓子類買うてきましょうかね。菓子がもう完全になくなっているから。
Now a swing and a ground ball, and this is going to find its way into right for a base hit. The leadoff man's on to start the 8th.
Now batting, shortstop.
Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there.
ナマコせんべい。ナマコせんべい。変わったせんべいですな。12時ぐらいに行くとめちゃくちゃ混んどるからね。レジが並びまくってんすよね。まあ2時ぐらいがちょうどいいです。2時から3時ぐらいが。
Swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side. And another foul ball. Another 1-2 delivery. Hit to short.
よっしゃ、ダブルプレイいったか。よっしゃ。これは助かった。
Well, they got the tying run on base, but one ground ball later, and it's gone. He's going to be frustrated with himself after that.
As he'll take a look at ball one.
スマッシュ風集中タイム。まあ11時半からね、やっぱ1時ぐらいが一番混むんですよ。昼時のサラリーマンとかも買いに来るからね。かといって夕方過ぎるとまたね、混んできよるからね。
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
A ball and a strike now. The 1-1. Bohm is off at first with two away.
うわぁ、フランカ。あれを振ってくれるといいんですけど。粘る男。ハーパー。よっしゃ。なんとか抑えた。これで最終回ですな。抑えのピッチャーやっとかんと。1点差が怖いですね。
Roman Quinn will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center. David Hale is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth. So now into the box is Rendell Grichuk, 0 for 2 with a hit by pitch so far. First offering as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0.
いやー、まさかケンさんもブレイクポイント買うとはね。
Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a called strike.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
To third.
いやー、これはあかん。
And there's one down now.
流行ってんのかわからんですけど、シージのキャラができるのが気に入ってるみたいですよ。まあ対馬も交代とったからね。対馬交代、ブレイクポイント交代ね、エクストラクション工程。ゆで卵を買うのを控えてまで。ゆで卵。うわーっと。 ワニワニ大冒険も買って。ワニワニ大冒険。
Hey, this could be a huge momentum swing for this team right here. Relief pitcher has come busting through the gates and done his job.
これはあかん。
Try and get this team back in the dugout where the offense can get rolling.
Quinn will get there and he puts it away to retire the side. Blue Jays go down in order. They lead it 2-1. All set to start the ninth in this one, and that'll bring up Reese
さあ、
Hoskins.
これで抑えで。すんなり抑えりゃいいんですけど。
Kirby Yates comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
ああ、でもまあまあ抑えてる方ちゃう。最近もう負けまくっとったから、この人の登板もないからね。おっと。で、おまけに4番からでしょ。怖いな。うわぁ、際どい。今のは際どいな。このファーボールは嫌ですな。あおっしゃ。まずはワンアウト。振り遅れました。あーっと、やばい。芯に捉えられました。おっと、危ない。ファーストライナー。さあ、あとワンアウト。いやー、ここでマッカッチェンさん。この人もよう打つからね。うわ、逆だもん。さあ、抑えれるか。おっと。電池がなくなってきました言ってますわ。電池の充電が。熱帯魚販売用。おっしゃー。最後は三振。やっと連敗止まりましたね。
The Toronto Blue Jays took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Nate Pearson earns the win, his second. Vince Velasquez was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. Kirby Yates closes the door for the save, his 7th of the campaign. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
よっしゃ。まあまあ、なんとか先発がね、1点で抑えてくれてるから。これでやっと借金10になりましたね。それでも10あるっていう。 この後がレッドソックス、レイズにヤンキースですか。5位に上がった。5位じゃ4位に上がった。レイズが下に下がりましたね。レイズもやばいですね。借金12。オリオールズが借金2ですか。ヤンキーが1位ですからね。阪神も最下位と。フィリーズも最下位やったんですね。借金14。そこまで増えとったんですね。さあ、終わりましょうか。いろいろ買い物してきますわ。買い出しタイムですな。よいしょ。さあ、では。お嬢様と殴り合いお嬢様。あれ、なんか今変なボタン押してもた。なんか変な